Then there's a sensor for machine vision, optical ambient light. How much light is there in the room? Right? So in fact, there are sensors today to identify if some person is speaking before the meeting, how many people are interested. You know how they find it? Eye movements. Okay, anybody else? Mind. Attendance. Mind. Mobiles. Interactions. See, and that's one other way, right? So when you are not interested, what you do? You will go like this, right? Changing the body. There will be a sensor to share. They will find how much time his body is going to measure. That is enough to identify, right? So if they see that the people are moving like then they will find the general pop-up. The number of chances increasing. You better stop that speech, right? So that's all these are available today, right? Just the cost factor, the software factor, all this pivoted here because of different. These are very cheaper today. That's the only thing. So these sensors, right? These sensors will play a key role in IoT world. See, if you think about the sensors, so you can think about 100 business options. Think about, right? Like anything, just think in a college, think in the city, right? Let's say if we have this complex, right? MTC bus, Chennai buses. One of the problem with the buses is that they are fully loaded, right? Now, if I ask the transport government how much, which are the buses which is fully loaded and how much actual buses is needed, they will call the driver. No one will because they get money from commission. But if you put a sensor under the bus, when the bus is not on, right? The distance between the road and the bus. If you compare the distance, then you know the road on the buses. There are hundreds of use cases you can do with this sensor. Okay? And as an MBA right? Even if you are going to start a business or you are working at a company, you should think about this opportunities. Okay? People like to be lazy. You take the history of human, right? Whenever things have come to make things efficient, we have also become efficient. When somebody, what's the first invention the human made? Wheel, right? So when somebody invented wheel, some guy could have afforded you were lazy instead of walking by wheel. Right? From there it started. Till smartphone. Even today, smartphones are back mostly games. They say, right? People think they're lazy, but there's no point in doing the same thing repeatedly, right? Our human brain is better than you should use it for creativity, right? I mean, Uresh is right? So we should use our brain creatively and we should automate all the rest of things. Where the brain is not required, you put in sensor and you make automate. And people love it. That's why the business opportunity lies. Okay? Think about it, right? Let's say, people today refrigerator, right? The refrigerator can directly order all the groceries in the restaurant. That is possible today. I'm not saying it's not again, it's not IoT. Okay? The refrigerator today can order all the things in the restaurant for you in the restaurant. What is this? Okay? How it's possible? Sensor, chemicals, gases, food. You know, RFID. Exactly. So today we have barcode, right? Tomorrow all the products will come with RFID. When you attach something on the RFID tag, let's say to understand the level of water, you will know how much milk is over. Exactly, inventory level, right? So your imagination is the only way to stop your in the IoT, right? So any questions so far?
What's an actuator? What's an actuator?
Actuator, okay. So sensor is something which sense data. Actuator is something which will trigger some action. Okay. Let's say if a sensor sends the data on the receiving end, switching on a heater, that's an action. Switching on the TV, that's an action. So there are two things, read and write, right? They say one sensor will read the data, actuator will activate something like that. Yeah, sir. Sounds, yeah, right. So first is sensor. Second thing is what? Activity. So once you have all the data, what you need next? You have to send the data. You have to send the data to someone. It could be another sensor or it could be another software. For that you need that. Basically. your Wi-Fi, your Bluetooth, your 2G, 3G, Ethernet, Internet, all those things. Today, in our home automation, the most common connectivity is Bluetooth. There is one. And in tomorrow, Wi-Fi will replace Bluetooth. There is already an invention going on. I think a couple of weeks back, someone invented a Wi-Fi, or India invented a Wi-Fi. Whatever the power that is needed today in the home to run a Wi-Fi, almost zero power is needed. Okay, today we need to plug your Wi-Fi into a plug and then the Wi-Fi activates, right? He has invented something that the signal itself will power that Wi-Fi.
I not a cam charger.
So today, as I said, today in IOT world, Bluetooth is being used inside the home.
Yeah,
Today, this Wi-Fi is just being worldwide. And tomorrow, later, and once it is being connected, they need to use 3G, MNX and all that stuff, right? So these are some of the parameters, right? So you collected all the data, right? Data has been collected, it's been sent over the network. And the last thing is what you are going to do with the data. What you are going to do with the data? Processing. Right? So basically you have to read the data, analyze it. Okay. Let's say customer relationship support. Once you have this data, we are talking only about home. It can be used in industry, it can be used in banks, it can be used in retail stores, right? So once you have all the data, it can be used for customer relationship support as well. We'll talk about it later. Then it can be used for analytics, it can be used for upgrades and configurations, for remote monitoring, right? Monitor your home, your industry, your remotely, for automation, and then something called process. That's the most important thing. What is processes? Now, everyone will start developing sensors, right? Everyone will have software. It's cheap, right? But you should have a defined mechanism how the data is collected from sensor, how it's been put over the network, how it is being processed by the software. So there should be a defined process. Why there should be a defined process? Security, right? So the process is not there. I was telling you about the example, right? About home, milk and everything. Think about something closer about it. So a perfect thing for him, right? He's nearing home, that means it's over, right? So in order to maintain your data properly, in order to maintain the security, in order to maintain the privacy, you need to have a proper process. So that is the process is very important. And if there is one thing why IOT is going little slow, it will take 2 to 3 more years because of this process. Everyone wants to use IOT, but they want to be really careful. Okay, because let's say if I put chip all over your body everywhere, it's not right. Already it's marker result, you can find you where they are going, right? You're already doing it with them. So, right, so it's pretty easy to lose privacy. That's why process is very important. Okay. So these are the three components, right, in IoT. Sensor or actuator to read the data, then putting into the network, and then the software using the data. With all the data that is available, you can do a lot of analysis. Like if I can take the data of all of you, I know how many are from which state, right, from which city, how many of you know which language, right, how many are really interested, how many really like this speech. If I say like I get 10 people who like this speech, probably I get 10 people for some other opportunity. I was saying it, right? How to find people who are really interested. So lot of opportunities there. So these things you have to keep you should be very clear about your sensor, your connectivity, and people process. Who are asked this tell me 3 things. Okay. So where we can use it? Yeah, I think definitely it's alright. You can use it home, in consumer, as I told in TV, AC, heater, door, right? Transport. In your trains, buses, even for identifying parking lot, right? Believe me, when we have sensors for IoT, T-Nagara is very easy to find a parking lot. Really? Right? So, think about it. I mean, today people keep on roaming around, trying to find a parking lot. Maybe even theaters or shopping malls. At the shopping malls, people are there. When you think about the public, Nagara, T-Nagara, you can't even find parking lot, right? It will really tell you where this is available. It will help everyone. So, it will give priority and you can know, first it is here, second it is there. So, there's a car, all those information. So, transport, right? Health. Very important. Right? Today there are the IoT apps in health. You know, sir? You know the Fitbit? Heard about Fitbit? Right? It's based on IoT. It's based on sensors. So with health, it will tell you how much you are walking, how much steps you are taking on a daily basis, right? What kind of food you are eating. But with your refrigerator, it will tell you very easily. It will tell you very easily what kind of food you are eating, right? And what else? What type of medicine that you are taking? Is this medicine really good for your body, your stomach, your blood composition? Right? How much is that? Building infrastructure. Any example of building infrastructure? Building infrastructure. Any examples where we can use IoT in building infrastructure? Fire alarm. Very good. Lights, safety. Girls? Any example of where we can use in building? Emergency alerts, right? So, I mean, you name it, right? Whatever that is being done manually today, whatever that is done manually by a worker or a security person or a cleaning person, a lot of things can be done. Cities, right? Again, waste management. We have corporation lorries going and picking up waste, right? Now, we always see around the city, what is the garbage can be full and all the waste will be in the road, right? Because they don't know when it's going to get filled. If there is a sensor to find out when this dustbin is going to fill, they can quickly come and take it. Or they can take an effective route. If they go through this route, they can first take this dustbin, they can upload the dustbin, finally they can go to the. So, waste management, right? That is what everyone is. And water levels. Water levels, right? So, how much water who is consuming, right? Which area needs more water? Which area is wasting more water? Why we should control water? So, lot of efficient things will be there. See, one thing is very clear, okay, in the future, right? Lot of inefficient things, lot of things that we waste will go away. And the cost of living will come down drastically. Today the cost is high because people waste a lot of things and whenever they use something, they give to all the masses. Only few use, few doesn't use, right? So, in an IoT world, in a more efficient world, the cost of living, the food, clothes and shelter, the basic things will be easily taken because we will not talk about vehicles burning a lot of fuel, we will not talk about if you are wasting water. Today, you have to go manually process, right? There will be always few people in our friends who doesn't like wasting water, right? So, everyone has some more concern. All those things can be done automatically. Okay? So, I mean, again, as I said, your imagination is the limit in IoT world in these industries. So far, are we good? Am I clear? Am I going fast? Okay. Next. Okay. Why is crucial for MBA students? Why is it crucial? By now you know why it's crucial, right? See, one thing that is happening in the world, right, in terms of being an enterprise, in any companies or organizations, is everyone is going digital. What is digital? Going digital? Technology, right? Whatever is physical is turning into software or turning into e-space, right? So, whenever someone says things are going digital, there's a huge digital transformation going on. Basically, all the atoms are turning into bits. Software is nothing but bits, 1 or 0, right? Atoms is what we see. Everything is getting into physical, I mean, everything is getting into digital. Okay? Every industry is transforming. There are industries that are going away because of being digital. Okay? Can you tell me of some industry which has completely gone after this digital era? No, yeah, that's right. It's because of lack of innovation. In around the world, around us, right? Your shops here where which shop has gone away? No. Do you see any travel agents today? Ambassador cars. Okay. Again, lack of innovation, right? So, take an example of travel agents. Do you see more travel agents today? No, right? Because we remove tickets to our websites. There will be a lot of people, bus operators. You go there and you want to call, you can reserve ticket. All this is gone away. And the number of recharge shops also is going away too. Right? I mean, earlier there is a lot of recharge shops. Everyone has to have separate recharge shops now. They started integrating with the regular shops. Right? And even that is going on because people are recharging. So these are some examples that we see around. Now it's not, let's say in Chennai or India, it's not only, things are going very slowly. But in abroad, you don't find any shop for this. Because I mean, That's big decision, right? That everything what are done in paper are done in software. They are saying the software is eating the world. Okay. To put it very simple, right? I don't want to tell you the software is our interest. I'll tell you why when I mean software is eating the world, right? What I really mean. 20 years back, what subject which everyone should learn? Or even today, maths, right? Mathematics of 20 years back, what is today is computer science of tomorrow there will not be a separate computer science major. Computer science will become part of every industry. The industry will be there, but computer science will be a base for all industry. It's going to be as well as mathematics. See, since I'm from software, I'm not trying to tell you that okay, this is important. It's not like that. I don't want to give false information to you guys as well, because that's not the point. We have to believe that computer science or IT, because as you see, like smartphone today is only earlier whenever you want to do things that you want to do in smartphone, only technical people used to do, right? Only few people is able to install software, install apps. Now everyone is able to do it. Now tomorrow you will be able to create your own apps. Today it's not possible, but there are things that are coming. Even we are working on it where everyone can create their own apps. Okay, and one of the challenges in the software industry is writing code. Why it's difficult? Because the code is in different language. Now there are efforts being made to make code in a natural language. Natural language means if I say go there, it will go there. If I go and read the data, it will read the data. Every time I go and read the data. Today it's like I need to write a code. Such barrier, right? This is what's slowing the entry of software to the process, and that is going to change. So when I mean software is mathematics of yesterday, this is what I mean. It's going to be equivalent for all of us. How many of you have Android phones? Almost everyone had, right? Whatever I told about home automation, right? Do you know it's possible to Android phone today? Huh? Whatever I told about home automation, there are apps in your Android which can do that. Okay? When my Android phone, when I come to for this meeting, by checking my calendar, I have booked this dialogue on IOT speech. Right? By checking the meeting time, it will go automatically to silent phone. Because it knows that the meeting it has to be silent phone. When I try to reach home, based on cellular network, right? We have cellular network, right? To identify that I am near my home, not using GPS. Yes, it's cellular network itself. My Wi-Fi will switch on automatically. This is possible with all your phones today. There's an app called Automate, right? There's an app called Faster. Your Android you can go and find out. All these are available today. Just that people are not using because they feel it's a little more technical, but it's very easy to use it. So in 1 or 2 to 3 years time, it's going beyond what you know. Okay? So yes. See, and you may be thinking, should I really need to learn all these things now? Should I really need to know? Because my only aim is to get a job after this, right? See, this is what Bill Gates told, right? This is a very important statement. That's why I have put this as a slide. We always overestimate the change that will occur the next 2 years and underestimate the change that will occur the next 10 years. So people underestimate things that will happen in the next year. Okay? And the reason why one of the told about Nokia ambassador, right? They underestimated. They thought smartphone industry, they know that Apple has invented. They know that Apple has introduced an iPhone in 2004, 2005. They know that Google is working on Android because Google bought Android. Android is a separate company. Google bought Android. They know Google is spending so much million and buying an Android, it's something important. But still, they said there's a time. Okay, we are the largest phone. They are like almost 80-90% users. How we can be going out of the job? But they underestimate. That's the cost. Right? Before today, Maruti is in fear. They are trying to put you for every 1 or 2 months. Okay? So people who are the underestimates. This is what happens to each one of us as well. If I say software is changing the world, if I say that you have to be aware of what is happening, if I say you have to be aware of what is software, what are the companies can do, how it is going to affect the industry, you need to be aware of it. By the time if you realize that okay, my job going to that will change. It's again, before this time, yes, the number of hiring that we have had today is drastically reduced this year. till last year we used to do a lot of hiring. This year, talking about engineer, okay, so don't get me wrong, yes, engineering side, we have reduced really lot to an extent, let's say, can you give me a percentage how much hiring you have reduced this year compared to last year? 20, even? 85%, you know? 10%. 40%. You all fall into the underestimate category. TCS has reduced by 80%. HCL by 90%. Okay? And as a one-time exception, it was at this time 40% actually. But from next year, it's going to reduce. We have a target of 2020 only this session will be here. Okay? People, last so long, we have my daughter, that estimation, right? That underestimation is what is happening. I'll tell you what is very important here. One of the bonus topic I is going to be very important to talk about it. Okay? So similarly in terms of digital transformation, when I say digital transformation, all the companies in the world, right, they are going towards software, right? Some banks are even worrying whether they will be existent or not. Okay, there are some new, Paytm and all, right? Paytm. So they are going to even disrupt the bank itself. They started as a small company. Now they have more customers than ICICI. Okay, they are getting a lot of money. And even ICICI banks, all the banks are started wondering what we are going to do. Then they started creating an apps like Pocket, like Paytm. Everyone started creating apps like that. Apple initially allowed all the rich to use Paytm. Now they started creating their own app. You know why Apple is very, you know about this, get people every free software, free Facebook. You know why they are behind that? Yeah, because they want to get into the product industry, they want to get into the money industry, they want to get into this. Yeah, I don't want to, the recording, right? So, it should not be dropping here like this, but see, one thing is, telecom companies, they want to get into the technology. That's why Apple money is there. Okay, once you, let's say, if I say that you use Apple money or Apple, there will be zero charge for your data, then you will stop using Apple. Then over a period of time, you will stop using Paytm. Then become Apple. So that's why people are against that. They will impose their own product. Everyone wants to get into this technology industry through some apps or through something. And this, they call this as fintech. This Paytm, recharge, all this stuff. They call it as fintech. These industries are going to use the bank. Okay, so that's exactly digital transformation. Tomorrow, if you are going to some industry, right? By the time you settle in that company or if you start your own business or anything, within 3 years things will change. Who will escape those change is someone who knows what is happening around, who knows what is happening in the software world, who is happening, how technology is changing the industry. In one industry, there is everywhere technology. Today, every car has around 50 to 60% of the components are software components, compared to 20% like 10-15 years back. You know about driverless cars and all those stuff, right? I mean, you know anyone knows about driverless car? No? Okay, yeah. So, see today Google, right? They have developed a car which can drive off its own without any human intervention, and it has gone for around 2 lakhs miles without even a single accident within a city, not at a highway road or something. It has gone within a city. Okay, so and there is a Tesla car, right? There's a lot of automation there as well. So in the car manufacturing industry, every car is moving towards driverless car. And today, if you think the driverless car is something new, something cool, it's not. Because in the industry, right, in mining industry, there are already driverless trucks available. Driverless trucks are very common. So that's what it is. Load it on that. I'm going to drop. But if it's a same road, I'm going to public the Alquari, in abroad, that's what happens. You will go there, people will know, and they'll start it, it will navigate through the road, it will go and drop it, it will come back. No drivers in the So, this, I mean, I can go on giving examples about how software is eating every industry. Okay? So, that is why, as an MBA student, tomorrow if you are going in industry, you should be able to question to tell the organization that what you should adopt. right? What's the software that you should adopt, right? You should be able to give some suggestions to them. You should be able to foresee, whether you should adopt this technology, will be great. So this is what they expect out of you, okay? And that is why understanding what is happening in the digital space is very important for you guys, okay? So on 3 fronts you have to focus on digital, right? And let's say if you are going into industry, if you are thinking where you should really start, okay? Where you should really focus? First focus is customer experience, right? How you are interacting with customer. That today if you are having someone who go on making a call to a customer and telling about something, you should think about how we can get that digital, right? Second is about operational process. Whatever is happening within the organization, lot of things will be done manually. Giving the paper, Xerox, signing it, right? Taking a scan, nothing's here. You can put it in an app and you can do it, right? So you should think about such operational process which can be made digital. Third is business model. I was telling about Paytm, Apple and all this stuff, right? Apple is a telecommunication company, but they want to get into the banking industry. That's a new business model because of the industry. So if you focus on these 3 fronts, how I am going to change the customer experience? How I am going to change the operational process? Right? This is what you have to study in your books, right? If you want an example, I can give you the example. If you want any example of any of these topics. So how this is done? All this going digital is during analytics. What is analytics? Anybody knows what is analytics? Data integration, dashboard of data. Anyone? Go to that. Anyone knows what is that? All the sensors can give a lot of data to you, right? If you want to get some meaning, either the mobile, the correct position you do the thing, right? That is called analytics. You write a software to derive some meanings out of the data. That's called analytics. Mobility, right? Things are going mobile. That you know, right? People, whatever is being done today, doing physical papers, not doing website. People are doing via apps, social media. People are going towards Facebook and all this stuff, right? If you want to give an example of social media, right? Some banks are trying out options how people can transfer money through Facebook Messenger. From one messenger to another messenger. Today, like if you want to transfer money, you have to go to the website and give API and all that. So, but in Facebook, already things are already there. You made a connectivity. Now, with some authentication process, some security measure, you are trying to see whether we can send money. This is an example of how social media is disrupting an industry, right? And embedded devices, that's IOT, right? When IOT comes, all this will be gathered. IOT is like a mother of all. When it comes, right, whatever the things you are talking, analytics, mobility, social media, all will become very small. IOT will come and eat everything. And IoT is not, in fact, it encompasses all. You need social media for IoT, you need mobile for IoT, you will need analytics and whatever the data that you get out of sensors to analyze. So these are some of the things that you should be very aware of. Like you have to focus on the top 3, and that is actually why it's brought up. Okay? Next please. Okay. So it's all okay. So what we saw in the previous slide, right? That is related to business. How it's going to tell me about me personally. Okay. So as I said, sensor will provide a lot of data, right? Let's say after 1 year in an IoT world, your smartphone will tell you how much distance you have walked, right? How much time you are looking at WhatsApp, how much time you keep looking at your TV, right? It will tell you what kind of food you have ate. With 1 year will give you the data, sir, you have been using too much of WhatsApp. And you are keep on watching videos on WhatsApp, you are not even spending time on reading things, you are watching too much of TV, and you are really not really moving, almost you walk only very few steps in a particular day, right? And when I look at your refrigerator, I see that you are totally eating unhealthy food. Now, that data, right, having the data and deriving some information and getting some knowledge around it and getting an understanding of the data is what you understand. So, at the end of 1 year, you know about your health actually. Okay. What will happen in today's world? You will know about your health only after you get some symptoms. Right? Today, when you are eating unhealthy food, when you are not walking too much, or when you are really eating bad food, right? Those symptoms will take some time. It will take probably 3 to 4 years to start appearing in your body, and then you do take some medicine to prevent it, right? So all those things can be avoided when your smartphone tells you that you are already moving in the wrong direction, better you correct it. Right? So this is some of the uses of IoT. Next. I think 20 minutes has gone, right? So is there some kind of break you give or is it like we go on? Go on. Okay. So next topic is another theoretical subject, right? What they are made of marketing, sales, support and feedback. I think I should stop here and I'll take some questions. Too much of boring talking. Huh? Any questions so far? Yeah.
Sir, my name is Anand from Wales University. Sir, my question to you is, humans have evolved from macaques and apes. And through every stage, there was a need to be more clever and more sharper. So we evolved ourselves. We become Neanderthals and Homo sapiens and then this modern human being. So in this journey, we passed through various ages, that is Stone Age, where we invented tools, and then we discovered fire. Then Ice Age came. I think this is digital age, or age of technology.
Digital age, yeah.
So through every phase, we exhibited a tendency of being more smarter. So I believe in this digital age, we have entered our own comfort zone, and we have become more lazy, we have become more lethargic. So do you say that, no, we have stopped being more smarter. So if we have always climbed a ladder where we have become more smarter, now there is no need because of IOT and what you said, sensors. So is there a way back? Are we humans going to become more dumber? So I just want to know that. But for your information, I'm also a pro IoT guy. I'm not being anal about it. I'm just curious. What could be the consequences?
I'm not saying it's an excellent question. As a typical excellent question when someone asks a question, it's really a excellent question. It's a question where you have completely talked a lot about it. What's the future of human when things becomes lazy, right? So, basically, what's the purpose of life? Right? So, it's when things becomes all things automated, right? You start thinking what next? Why am I doing this? Today, today, lot of things we do things automatically, manually, we keep doing things. I come here, as I said, I look at traffic, I get tension. I forget why I am on. Okay, when some of the things are automated, you start thinking what I should really do. Okay, see the definition of smart, right? It's been very wrong in our Indian culture. The way our education has been taught, right? It is like only if you memorize and repeat, you are brilliant. It's not that. When all these things are automated, that's where creativity comes into the picture. Okay. Today, people are not getting creative. People say you become innovative, you creative. Why they are not doing that? Because they are occupied the day-to-day tasks. Coming here, going here, traffic, tension, all those stuff. When basic things are automated, then we start applying creativity. What else we can do? Right? That is how, as a human, we are not here. Tomorrow, maybe I'm telling personally, maybe you become more spiritual. Because today, you really don't focus upon your mind or you don't focus upon what you are not for, what is the human evolution and all those things, because you are occupied in all the day-to-day things. When everything becomes automated, you start thinking what I should really do, why I should not, should I really get angry about everything, should I be more materialistic? You can think about all these different factors, okay? So, what this IoT world, what this digital world enables us is become more creative, and a few new more things will come into the picture. Before a man invented wheel, it took some million years to invent a wheel, right? So similarly, there will be all these things, mundane things, whatever we are doing today are automated. There may be new things that may be coming. Then tomorrow, we may not be able to use to communicate using phone. Maybe mind-to-mind communication can happen, right? Tomorrow, I really don't need to, talk to you to understand what you're thinking. Maybe you'll become like a Ghanis or yogis or whatever. So that is possible, right? So there are different evolution will come. let's say 100 years back, if someone has told someone that you can talk to another person in a different part of the world with instantaneously through a device, nobody is going to believe that. Okay. Similarly, today, making a phone call or whatever you are doing things today, or seeing television when someone is talking somewhere, you are able to see here, all those things magical. But tomorrow, maybe you can even see in your brain, or you can even without you can do some telepathy communications around it. There are a lot of things that have been done in the past in ancient days which is gone away because people did not think about it. They kept doing these mundane things. They become whatever you are doing today, you are not doing these smart things. Whatever, like if a driver is driving, like doing this, it's not, it's waste actually. What's there? I mean, car can automatically come, right? Do you think a driver is just driving? A person will enjoy driving by driving a car in a fast car. Do you think a driver will enjoy driving? Do you think a friend will enjoy recording this camera, rolling, something like this? Right? Nobody enjoys it. Okay, there are a lot of such inefficient things that we do today, which we don't like. Probably when all things are automated, you will do what you really know. Okay, and that is what your future is going to be. Whatever things we do efficiently, do you think our moms or dad, right? Some of them, they may be in a job which they don't like. They will not be like to do some things which they are doing very manually. They want to do something they love. People will not be idle, don't worry. Like they will become lazy, right? They may be lazy. Whatever is wrong, it will like Ashram smart right? So people nobody wants to be idle. They'll find something out of it. Okay, and to find something, you need to get rid of this mundane things, and that's where our digital world is going to help you. Did I answer the question? No, someone.
Dr. Sir, this is me. I would want to understand how you want to integrate this IoT when it comes to your payment into your customers. For me, being technologically background, I've been engineer, so I know what you're talking about. When I introduce this as a product to my payment, how is it going to impact them? That's what I mean.
The customer is really you can find a pattern with the customer that he is doing inefficiently, which he may not even know that he is doing inefficiently, right? He may be, if you go to a shop writing bills, he may think that's an arm process. If you don't tell him this is inefficient, he will slap you. I am writing bills, you are saying it's inefficient. But if you show him a different way, then you can automatically bill can be generated like whatever you pray, then oh, this is a magic. So whenever you are presenting something to the customer, from the customer point of view, think what will make this easier for them. Even before you go and deliver your product to the customer, first of all you should talk to the customer, understand what he is doing inefficiently, then you have to come and present your product. That is the route you should take. Today, most industries, what they do, they develop a solution and they try to find a customer for them. Here, so if it is not winning here, then they'll put market, branding, advertisement, actors, everything, then please develop it. That's not how it should be. You should go to the customer, ask what is he is looking for, and then we go to the table and build the product for him. That is the route you should take. And only companies who has done that has really tried. And companies who has developed some solution, they are exciting solution, right? See, do you know what's the famous search engine today? Of course, Google, right? That's what you said. Do you know Google is the 21st search engine to come into the market? Google is the 21st company to come into the market. There have been 20 search engines before that. What Google did, it gave what customer really want. I'm not sure everyone knows, this generation knows Yahoo, AOL, they also have search engines before Google. But why search engine was, it will be the norm. All the news, cricket together, people really think about search at all. What Google did, you have search engine, you will not give anything else. The home page, they put only one part. They could have put all advertisement around the bar. Lot of revenue. Everyone goes into Google today. But why they didn't put it? Because they want the customer came for searching. If I should give customer what he really wants. When he is searching, I will give some advertisement aside. Okay, that's AdSense, right? So, we are pushing. Don't go from the product to the customer. Come to the customer to the product. And we will talk about it later. If I want to put in a very simple sentence, don't think that one product will fit everyone. A different customer needs a different product. We have to be able to customize it. The product industry is gone. There's no more product industry. It's all service industry. how you are servicing a customer based on these things. You cannot give one, you can't find one big product, right, and then say everyone use it. Even Apple started that. Today Apple is giving a lot of customization to iPhone. The reason why Android is popular, because they didn't give one Android so everyone should use it. They said, this is an Android based software. If Samsung, do whatever you want. LG, you want, do whatever you want. Micromax or ZOE, do whatever you want. They use it. Now, that's the most famous software. 80% of people use it. Right? So, focus on customer. That's the key thing. Did I answer the question? Come on, hand.
Population. Next, what is it? I think that it may be suitable to the upper group. That means the people who are literally educated. You cannot reach all. So, next one is that according to me, overusing of this network and technology will bring us stressful factors. So that it may add more drawbacks. And next one is that we have a lack of infrastructure and connectivity facilities. That is, the Bluetooth and Wi-Fi networks are not developed more. So that the speed, how to overcome the speed drawbacks and can we attain this IPO in our India? So this is my question.
Project whatever even developers what they do, right? All the sensor 2,500 rupees. I'm not saying everyone needs one sensor. Your sensor can, do a good for the mass of people. For India, we should not start with home automation. What are example I told, right? That is only for the people who are educated. But you can do IOT for the people in the cities, as I said, waste management. In agriculture, a lot of water is getting wasted because they say we talked about this moisture sensor, right? Once certain level of moisture is reached, we don't need water, but still we say keep on passing water. Think about that, there's a moisture sensor in the field, and as soon as the level is reached, you can switch off the water automatically. That's useful. That's very simple. Even if you say 5,000 rupees, the farmer will install it because he knows how much water is wasting, how much current he has to pay. Let's say they're not usually electricity, right? So the sensors are very cheap. It is used largely in agriculture as well. This moisture and as well as it seeds water. We have this chemical sensor, right? With the chemical sensor, you can identify what kind of seed will grow very quickly here, which is more productivity. Today, people will keep on putting same grain, right? In agriculture, one of the important things that we need to do is we have to rotate the crops. You cannot give the same crop. Now, the sensor will tell you when exactly you put what crops because this is always suitable for that. So, that's another area. These things don't look into the cost in the beginning, but the benefit is investment. What you're getting out of it. I mean, as I said, if I go tell the farmer that, as you reach your home, your Wi-Fi will